All right, so this message I think is pretty powerful, and maybe that's because I actually physically went through it, but nonetheless, it was pretty cool, and it won't leave me. Like, it keeps coming back into my energy, just like really as powerful as it came the first time. So I was just in another city visiting, and I was in a very high-rise hotel, and the elevators weren't working, so I had to do like 32 floors down because I just wanted coffee. I was like, I had to walk 32 flights of stairs, and the first 15 were like a breeze, you know, like the first 10 for sure I was like running down them. Then the next 10 probably I was, you know, going fast but not too fast. And then by level 8, I was at a point where I was very like slowing down, and I had around 8 is when another gentleman came into the stairwell because of the same reason, like if the elevators just weren't working. Anyway, and I told him to go ahead of me because I had just come down that many and I was going very slow. And the reason why this message was important was by that time, by that like 8 through 1, I was grasping to the stair rail, and every step felt like I was so intentional in every muscle movement and every placement of my foot. I honestly couldn't even like trust myself at that point, because my body had been so fatigued by the same muscle movement. And by the time I was done, thank God that gentleman was so nice, and he held the door open for me because he like waited down there and made sure I made it down. And I am healthy. I was, you know, like I am healthy. There was no reason other than the fact that it was 32 floors why it took forever, or I had gone slow, right? And so the point here is that it was a huge message to me saying that just because you've been doing something for so long doesn't mean that you aren't like supposed to, you know, slow down. Or maybe your body is just like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. And that sometimes we think if we do something more or longer, then it's actually we're better at it. And that was a very clear sign that it's opposite sometimes. So I think that's a message for someone out there. What are you maybe fatigued at? So, listening love. Bye.